got a camera older than sin. Clicks it on and the show begins.
And just like that, we're here for another fun-filled week of Grumpy's Coffee Shop.
Yeah, Grumpy's Coffee Shop.
Coffee shop. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Don't you start making fun of the way I talk, you little shit.
Okay, I will.
I saw something today, and I'll say hi to everybody in the chat here in a minute. But I saw something today, and it reminded me of you, Art.
Oh,
It was showing these couples that are of different sizes. Like this one gal, she comes up to her husband and she's in his face, and then he stands up and he's like, he's like 6'9", and she was about 5'5", and then
what?
he picks her up and holds her, and then she gets up on a step ladder to get in his face to chew him out, and then one gal, she comes up and she gets something out of the icebox and she goes to shut it and it won't shut. She hits about 3 times and all of a sudden she looks down and there's her husband, who was a little person. And and then one guy's getting out of his vehicle and he goes to shut the door, and it says, when you forget your wife's a little person, he looks down and there she's laid out going, oh God, that hurt. Yeah. And then there's a couple of them that they're, the wife was like probably about 5 foot and the husband was close to 7, and one guy's bending over backwards so his wife can kiss him. Another gal, her husband, he was a giant. I don't care what you say. I mean, he was big everywhere, great big guy. And she's trying to get up on top of him and give him a kiss, and he just wouldn't help her. He just stood there like a statue. I mean, Judy came up to here on me, so but
Well, I got a funny story. This is back when I still had leg braces. I think I was in junior high, and we were visiting my my aunt's father-in-law, and we were going somewhere, and I was riding in the back, and I was getting into the car, and my dad starts taking off while I'm trying to get in, and my braces are dragging, sparks flying everywhere. I'm going, hey, wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that kind of stuff happens. Parents are. Judy got left a couple of times by her parents. Her dad went out fishing one night and he took her and put her in the bottom of the boat, and he went fishing. He came back, and he got her out. She was sitting, it's just one of them little aluminum john boats, about a 15-footer or so. He sets her out on the ground and she's sitting there playing, and he loads the boat up, gets in the truck and drives, gets about halfway home, and finally says, oh shit. And he had to go back to pick her up. And then Memorial Day here in Oklahoma, they've got different days for different cemeteries. So it's called Decoration Day. And where all of her some of her family and part of my family are all buried up at this small town. Well, all the families would get there and we'd have picnics and all that stuff. And there's a little church or school, old-fashioned schoolhouse or church there. And the kids would go, they'd open it up and let the kids go in while the adults decorated graves. And she was in there playing with all the other kids on the piano. The whole family loaded up and left. They got about halfway home. Somebody says, where's Judy? What? They left her there, and there she was at the cemetery all by herself. It's like, okay, But anyway, let me say hi to everybody in the chat before we get carried away with more stuff.
We'll go at the top here. And
yeah, let me start out here. All right, Giggles FPV, which I know was on way early today.
Way early, yeah.
That was my bad, folks. And of course, Dominic, you were here, and I think Trevor was here.
Trevor Fuss. We got Brad
Nanastatic. Yeah, who's Logan?
We got Logan Travis.
Yeah, it's another account that has been coming to Paul Murray's stream a lot. So
Oh, okay, all right. And
There's
like I said,
Fuss.
Trevor was on here. Trevor put up some good stuff too.
Yeah.
Drone shots was in here, and I'm
Jody.
all right. So
And then there's me, and then there's Joe, Captain
Joe, Captain
whose
Joe,
birthday
yeah,
is Wednesday.
and there's Apollo's Grace. Hey,
Apollo
Paco,
Grace.
yeah, and Grant
Grant
here,
Mistress.
and Trevor came back. So hanging with JD.
Yep. Brian, Waypoint, New England.
Yep, Brian, yeah, Brad, Nanostatic, and again,
David, AZ Drone Dude.
Hey, how you doing? Let's see, droning with JD.
And we got Brenda.
Yes, Brenda. Hello, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
And let's see, who else is?
We got Cool Cat, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah, that is about it.
Yep, that's about it.
Oh, Hot Rod just joined in. Hey,
Did he
Rod.
just join in? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
All right, welcome, Rod. Yeah, they was over on Philip's show talking about 3D printing, so I actually stayed for a little bit of that. You know, it's interesting hearing different ways of doing things and what they're trending with them right now.
Right.
And but yeah, so and I enjoy my 3D printer. I use it quite a bit, you know.
Cool.
You know, like you and I were talking before the show, you know, right now the drone community and the drone world is a little bit of a conundrum, it's in flux. Yeah. People don't know what's going to happen. Some people are worried that this is going to happen or that's going to happen, and you know, and there's been a little bit of, I think, separation between the different parties of how they see things, and you know, just differences. And so people in the community, rather than let the conundrums of the drone world mess with them, they're getting involved with the other types of hobbies and still sharing them with everybody. You know, now, you know, I made something that had been 5 years ago. It's when I got my first 5 or 6 years ago. I got my first 3D printer, and it was a friggin' nightmare to use. But it was a Chinese knockoff of a Chinese knockoff. You know, that is really cheap. So, but yeah,
Chibson.
Yeah, exactly. A Chinese knockoff of a Gibson guitar. You know, but you know, then I got the Anchor Make one, which was pretty good up to a point, but they let everybody down, and they kind of backed away from updating the software, and so I got out. Then I got Anycubic, which had the potential to beat I woke up, Jody. I was awake when I did that. Well, I wasn't awake enough to pay attention, I guess. But you know, so I've developed, you know, as it better stuff came out, and like I was telling them, I use it to make like my pick guards, customized pick guards and truss rods for my guitars and knobs. You know.
Yeah, so he's got 10 of them in his bedroom now.
Yeah, no. We talking guitars or 3D printers?
3D printers.
Yeah, no, I only have
a newer one and newer one.
I have 2 in the bedroom and 2 out here. So.
Okay. I was close.
Yeah. I thought I was going to say guitars. Yeah, you're probably pretty close.
Yeah, guitars. Yeah, we know you have a whole closet full in your old studio. You got.
Oh well, I'm not counting what's in my bed. I've got 1, 2, 3 on the doors, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 in my bedroom, and a ukulele.
And a ukulele. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've been playing around with AI for the last several months here, and that's my new hobby. And right now, I'm trying something different. It's called using AI locally rather than going online and being a subscriber to one of the AI places. I could download the models to do what I want to do. Like I could do songwriting, I could do voice cloning, I could do text to video, text to pictures to video, and all kinds of neat stuff. And there are so many different kinds of chat GBT type
Yeah.
models out there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Grok is one.
That was one of the things that Johnny was talking about on Philip's show a little while ago. He made a light box, a 3D light box with his logo, but some of it wasn't quite as clean as he wanted it, so he ran it through Chat GPT.
GPT. Yeah,
Or
I know.
say
It's
we have
hard to
that
do
G-
on
yeah,
purpose.
yeah. I lost my eye teeth and I can't see what I'm saying anymore.
Yeah, he's blind without them.
Yeah, I'm blind without him. Yeah, I can't see a word of what I'm saying, but
He's
yeah,
got maybe a 3D blind man stick now.
yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
But no, he used the Chat GPT to clean up the logo before he 3D printed it, which I didn't know you could do that. So
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
that is some of the stuff that you could do on those stuff. I mean, you could tell it to write a program if you needed a program to do something, and it'll be like,
yeah,
wow, you could do that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've gone down that rabbit hole.
Have you?
Since you're into guitars, I asked it to write a program to have fret intervals
Hey, Joe.
to a different scale length.
Uh-huh.
You could tell it how many frets you want to
Oh,
have on your instrument, how long you want the scale to be,
right.
and because there's already uh, uh, not a program, but something that somebody did like hundreds of years ago, came up with this, and it's been around. And when I was in high school, I learned how to do it on BASIC.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was like one
yeah.
of my first programs I
I was a
did
programmer
all
back in
by
those days too.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I did.
That
I did.
worked. I mean, after debugging it a few times and figuring
Yeah.
out why,
Yeah.
how come it's not, how come it's
And you forget one decimal point or one
right.
Oh,
point
yeah.
or one
One
period
little thing. That's
or
where
a
the term.
colon or a semicolon put
Yeah,
in the
and
wrong
Yeah,
spot, and the
that's
whole
where
thing
that
just
term
ruins itself.
"garbage in, garbage out"
yeah.
came from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Programmers, you screw up one little thing, you put some garbage in there, and that's what you're going to get in
Yeah.
return. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
Back in the
like,
day.
yep. Because I learned to program in BASIC. I'd used Cobalt and Fortran when I was in the
Yeah.
server.
Yeah. I used both.
I wanted to learn how to do that, but
I did
then
both, and then went to Visual Basic,
Visual Basic,
C,
I
C++.
played around with that. Yeah,
Yep, I can't remember 99% of that.
yeah.
Yeah, these
Oh,
days,
Mr.
no.
DC.
Bob
So,
Casey.
Ah,
Brother Bob.
Casey. What about C++? Have you ever
Yeah,
played
yeah.
with that? I played with that a
Yeah,
little bit. And
and Mark.
we got Michael and Mark, FJ 1100. Yeah,
Yes, yeah. So
Mark R. White.
yep.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that a lot of these, a lot of the channels are having to switch over to stuff because they just, they can't. A lot of these guys depended on the the newest drone coming out and being able to review it. Now they can't do that, so they're having to come up with other things.
Oh,
And
yeah, like Ray said drone. Kelly went to bat to doing reviews on,
electric
all
bikes and
kinds
stuff like
electric bikes, electric skateboards.
Yeah, he kind of got out. He kind of got out of the whole drone thing after
Yeah.
he did that last spin up. I think it's around the time his father passed away.
Mhm.
He just got away from that stuff completely. So, but And for whatever reason, I'm still a member of his channel, but I don't get updates very often.
Oh,
know?
I see a few of his videos now and then. If it piques my interest, I'll watch. It doesn't.
Yeah. Taking my shoes off because my feet are hurting me.
Mm,
So, don't know why.
yep.
But
Bob
anyway.
Casey says hello to you, Lloyd.
Oh, hey, Bob.
Yep.
I did say hello. I said, hello,
Yeah.
Bob. Hello, Mr. Casey. Hello, Brother Bob.
What's we got Uncle the big beautiful
Uncle
kid.
Bill.
He's here. And Frozen. Oh,
There
there
it
he
is.
is. He
Okay.
moved.
Oh,
I'm right here.
yeah, it took a minute for it to pop in because
That's because you know what it does.
Yeah, if you're on
I
another browser.
was underneath. I jumped because I was doing something.
Oh, okay.
I was in the process. In fact, I'll do it like this by just dragging it out into a second window.
Yes.
Yeah. Congratulations, Bill, on a profitable show the other night.
What product?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. You know what? Here's what's crazy. Forgot all about it till you just brought it up. I'm not kidding you. I forgot all about that because that wasn't about me or the show. They were just
one upping
It was
each
a bit
other.
of a answering contest.
Mhm.
yeah. No, I'll give that away. We'll do
But
we'll
that,
do some.
that was a nice. That was a nice, different change. You know.
Yeah.
It was, you could throw bombs, you could throw money, throw the money. It's all right.
There you go.
We'll clean it up.
Last Saturday's show was kind of a fun show. All
Yeah,
week.
look.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Just you know what I should do?
Yeah.
I should send it back to them.
Yeah.
I only get you know what? I only get 2/3 of that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And if I just no,
Hey,
it should still
Brad.
put me over another. Because I don't know where I was. It's been 4 months. I haven't gotten anything because the
Yeah. Same here.
my
Hey, Philip.
my users are smartening up and dropping off. The ones that pay $2 a month or whatever. So I keep reminding them. So I remind them they have it because they're not even noticing it. It's probably coming out of their PayPal account. They don't. You know what I mean? It's like $2.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I've only dropped of the people I subscribed to. Only dropped one of them. I can't remember who it was. It's because I don't think they were doing anything anymore, and so there's just no point of
Right.
being a member. But
Yeah.
Hey, there was a time it was money because I was just ridiculous. I subscribed to their channel and then to their what do you call it? The other thing.
their membership.
And I like them and all, but you know what? It adds up. I got a lot of friends.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it can add up.
And
My! Look at that. That's what she said.
Yeah, and that's what
said.
he said.
Not to you.
But you've got to.
Like
He's got to
you.
show the other side too.
there's too much coffee in it to be flipping it around too much. Okay, this is this is a 20-ounce mug, so that's quite a bit of hot fluid.
Oh, boy.
And
Not
not to you.
Not to you, fungal.
And don't forget your 3 conservative GIMP mugs out there on my store. And I got T-shirts, I got hats, and stickers.
What's your link in the chat?
Yeah.
Goober?
All right. I'll
Yeah,
see if I can.
Link in the chat.
Lock it.
Yeah,
Pin it to
Trevor,
pin it to the
it's
top.
warming up, but it was cold. Yeah, he was asking you and me if it was cold enough yet, Bill.
It was cold. It was 28's cold. Fuck you if you don't think it's cold.
Oh yeah.
It's not 28.
28's
You know what I mean? It's
cold,
pretty
yeah.
goddamn cold. For
Yeah.
people that are used to being able to walk around in shorts in the wintertime,
Yeah.
and it's just cold. Period. It's not like it's fun. The heat only comes on a couple of weeks a year. It's all the dust builds up in the coil because that's what it is. It's coils in my forest. It's inside my for the AC unit. The what do you call it? Somebody help me here. The big
Furnace?
box with the big fan, and it's got the.
That'd be a furnace.
Condenser,
It's not a furnace. No,
the air conditioner, the AC.
no, the unit's outside.
Yeah, the outside unit. Yeah.
No, that's outside.
Oh,
Thank you. Air handler. It's called an
Air handler. Oh,
And the coils are inside, are in that, by the way. So
That's nice.
air gets sucked in. Thank you. No, I don't have a heat pump.
yeah.
I know what they are. We had them in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I've got a heat pump.
And you know what? They were up near the Erie area, and they weren't quite good enough.
Now they
Uh-huh.
don't look good here in the wintertime, but
No, heat pumps are much better in hot weather than they are in
Oh, yeah.
cold weather. You know, I mean, they'll just about get the job done, but you'll be chilled. You'll want to run a second heat source or something. You know,
oh well, I do, and
keep your pipes from bursting.
yeah, yeah.
Which I'll tell you what, one of the guys at work, he lives in a camper, and it's literally it's like a fifth wheel kind of camper. That's what he's
Right,
living.
right,
in.
yeah.
So I wonder if he's going to be permanent. Just wonder. He's from Pennsylvania, but anyway, he's tied in with basically a hose to the tie-in.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he said he didn't leave the water running, and it got cold enough apparently in this rubber feed tube hose that the water was only trickling when he turned it on, so it was partially froze.
Yep.
But that's not normal because come on, 28 for what? It was 28 probably for an hour, just before sunrise. It's 29.
Yeah.
It might have hit 27. I think it did. But anyway, so what? You know what I mean? You don't have to real pipes under pressure. They say 20 or less, and even that,
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom,
as long as there's no wind blowing on them,
pressure.
and even that, it would take like 12 hours at those temperatures before you'd actually
Yeah. Well, James's pipes froze.
cause
and
any damage.
he had gone in
It's a
the
lot
day
colder there.
before. He'd gone in the day before they froze, and the day before. No, the day after they froze. He hadn't got a chance. He spent all night pumping out from under his house.
Yeah.
Had his water turned off, and then had to go and have something removed off his back, which took quite a few stitches. And he says, "Well, whatever you do, just patch it up so it's watertight," because he had to crawl. So he had like 20 stitches in his back, and he had to crawl up under the house to fix the pipes. And I said, "Did you get them fixed?" He says, "Well, they're not leaking, and I have water, so they're not like they should be. But I'll wait until it gets warmer." So, and it was the day he had to go underneath that house. It was pretty damn cold. It was.
Well, he should have gotten his Scuba Steve outfit, man. It'd be watertight. It'd be warm. It'd be
Yeah.
protective.
Mhm.
He'd be dark like a ninja under there.
Lloyd, do you want it? Would you please put my link in the thing down below? Yeah.
Why?
For my
It's in the chat.
Yeah,
it's in the
well,
chat.
you can highlight it. And
Oh,
then
well,
everybody will see
It
it.
means
Well,
click-
everybody can see it. It's in the chat. What the
In
hell?
the chat.
Unless they're reading it. There you go. If they
Well,
see
okay,
it, there it
this,
is.
what you see here in the red and white, that's in the chat. Okay, everybody.
Everybody's reading it. That's how
Okay,
they're
everybody. I'm just
in the
letting you
chat.
know,
Bring it up, then everybody in the chat could see it.
in case they weren't aware.
Otherwise,
Guess
some
what?
people
Art,
might not
everybody.
see it.
Yeah, well, everybody in the chat can see it if they're looking at
Yeah.
the chat.
In the
Yeah.
chat. Mine's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you should have pin one of them to show favoritism. Pin one of those stories
Yeah,
up to the
there
top.
you go. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't. You notice I don't put my stuff up there.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but
Not
not
to
you.
you. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Hi, Brenda. Hey, stop!
Hi,
Everybody, stop what you're
Brenda.
doing. Hi, Brenda. Good
Hi,
welcome
Brenda.
in. Brenda's
Hi,
here.
Brenda.
Fun stuff.
Hey,
Hi,
Brenda.
We love you, Brenda.
If she missed that, anyway.
Yeah, it is a little harder to freeze, Michael. You're right.
Yeah. Anyway, one thing I will say though is that you got to adjust your bidet settings. You know when
There you
it
go.
was.
Yeah.
It was like
Or the
shoving an icicle up
water.
my ass. That was whoa! That's
Yeah.
That's refreshing.
Yeah.
You got to turn it, and it's still got to make it from there to there. So yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a setting where it shoots straight down. It's like a cleaning setting.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And if I had any brains, I would do that until the
You
water.
would have done that. Yeah. Yeah.
I never said I had brains.
Hey, we got B-Rad. We got
Wow,
Brad
Brad.
Austin. in the
Yeah.
chat.
I said hi to him about him and Philip Cochat both about 5 minutes ago. But Thanks for letting me know. Yes, Brad. They were showing some, they were giving some good tips in there on his show on Philip's show tonight. So,
About what?
oh, there's about
How to go on dates on it with his wife like 4 times a week?
Oh, you mean Philip? Yeah, no, he didn't. I guess he didn't have a date night tonight because he's finally able to do his show after a
Yeah,
long.
oh, sure. No date night when you got to do a show.
Yeah.
It's always date night whenever we invite you on.
Yeah.
Office.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Now they were talking about
this is going to work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Get him to show up.
Yeah. Well, whatever it takes to get him on the show. Yeah.
It's just me being a dick.
And we got a couple birthdays today. We've got Donald Doss. It's his birthday today. And Gary Froster.
Yeah.
God, I've known you guys too long because it just feels like last week it was Don's birthday.
Yeah.
Time is just
I know,
flying
right?
by,
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
Another birthday. How old is he now?
Something happened to me today. It's something exciting.
What?
I got something in the mail.
You did?
Oh, your Viagra finally showed up?
Why do you gotta go right
A
there?
new drone.
What have I been talking about? My Medicaid.
Oh,
you got your Medicare
card.
Medicare.
Yeah, it showed up today. Hooray! Now I got to meet with the guy again, make all the finalize the plan I'm picking. I'm going to probably use Humana. I save myself a couple $100 a month in insurance. So
Yeah.
So
And there was much rejoicing.
$300 a month. I'm sorry, what?
I said, and there was much rejoicing.
There was much rejoicing.
Much
yes.
rejoicing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's nice when you finally get under that plan.
And how is Joy doing right now?
Well, she's drinking. It's tomorrow morning. We're going to get up. I'm going to get up at like 5. Because she's supposed to arrive at 7.
Right.
So
Okay. Yeah. That's tomorrow.
Yep, that's tomorrow.
yeah.
You got to get up and
She's been drinking. And this tiny little thing. They gave her the 5-liter.
Oh
Yeah.
They didn't do that with me. They just let me take Metamucil for like overdose on Metamucil like a 24
wow.
before. And it was fine. I didn't have to do that horrifying makes you want to throw up electrolyte filled whatever.
Oh, you mix it with
she's 90 pounds, dude. I mean, that's a lot. And and that's what's funny to me. If they prescribed it to me, it would have been the same container.
Yeah.
You drink half of it tonight and then the rest of it tomorrow morning.
Well, not exactly morning part. She's got to take it.
She's got to be there at 7 in the morning. She has to drink it all
right.
Right. So, and it takes 2 hours to drink it. You do a cup.
Right. So she's
got every 15 minutes.
2 o'clock in the morning.
And they want her to finish the second one 6 hours before. So she's got to be done by 2. So tonight at midnight, she's going to have to start this all over again.
Yep.
And it's ridiculous because I guarantee you she's empty already. She's just fucking big. She's pooping water now. I think, well, this is the rinsing process.
Yeah.
Well, they gave me that and made me drink Metamucil on top of that.
Yep, they did that
Metamucil
too.
And I stuck bullets up my ass. It was fine.
Yeah.
Drank a lot. Oh, I had to drink a shit ton of water. Not the other. I mean, not a 5-quart thing, but so many bottles of water within.
Yeah.
Yes, official senior Uncle Bill. Yeah.
It worked. They found the polyps. Of course, if they didn't, they were 20 millimeters across. I'd imagine it'd be hard to miss. There was another one in there. It was about 72 millimeters, but I sneezed and I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's
miserable.
Nervous.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and this whole thing with the insurance too. I read it. This should be considered screening, pre-cancer screening. It's a screen, and according to my insurance, it should be free. But then I talked to them and I said yes, it should be, or it could be, depending on how they put it in, whether it's diagnostic or screening. Well, of course, it's screening. In fact, it's even described in their information on the Cigna site
Right. Yes.
that you can have one every 10 years.
Yeah.
And and it even spells it out, even after a positive result from a fecal, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
And so it like spells out exactly what happened, and it's
Mhm.
right there in black and white. So I'm bringing that with me. I tell them this is a screening by their definition. So get paid by them. I bet you they get more money if they put it through as diagnostic because they have to accept less when the insurance you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Crap.
Mhm.
2,200 or 23 something and 0 is a big difference
Oh yeah. Yeah.
to me. I mean, I know it means nothing to art.
What the hell? Ow.
Oh,
What
look
the
at
hell's
this
going
little
on?
puppy. Oh,
I don't know what the hell her problem is. Would you see you got up there now and you can't get down, huh?
yeah.
She's
You need one of those carrier things where you can
don't
have.
get down. You're like a damn cat. Your claws are killing me.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
She's
Well,
know
digging
that
her
problem.
claws in. It's like, damn, I think I'm bleeding now.
Yeah.
That's how it's able to climb right up on you.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
uses your leg.
You
Well,
turned it into a mountain lion. What the fuck?
yeah.
You gotta-
My cat used my leg as a scratching pad.
Yeah. I guess
Well,
I'm not
we-
petting her enough or something. I don't know what the hell her problem is.
we got
Oh.
those humane clippers, that
Yeah.
you'd
I'm
have to
gonna.
be an idiot to actually hit the nerve with, And
Yeah.
as long as the dog's calm enough, and our dogs have known us all their lives,
Oh.
13 fucking years old, they pretty much trust
Well, yeah. Yeah.
anything we do to them. In fact, it seems like they like it because you're paying attention to me, Daddy.
Yeah.
Some are nervous though. It's hard to do their
Yeah.
nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're younger, it definitely is. They just
She's hiding up. She got her head buried up under my arm right now. I guess she's trying to get warm.
Oh.
What the hell, dog?
you put a sandwich under your arm or something, like
No.
keeping a snack.
I
there,
gotta
warming up a snack for later.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I gotta tell you, I bought these sets of steps for the dogs to get up and down off of the bed, and they're these big foam things, and they're set up to where they have 3 steps up and then a platform and then 2 more steps. If so if you have a low bed, you don't need to have those 2. You just take the 2 upper steps off. Well, I bought those things 2 years ago. And last night I went to because what happens when the dogs jumps up and knocks that top section loose, kind of cattywampus, and then they can't get back, or she can't get back down because she won't jump when there's a little bit of a space there. Although she'll jump, but anyways, it's just she's spoiled. So while I was looking at it last night, I thought,
So she really is a pussy. A cat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
yeah. No, well, her brother is. He's for damn sure. But she is a mouser, though. She's a hell of a mouser. But I started looking at that damn steps last night after straightening it up. I thought, well, that looks like a zipper down there. And it turns out all this time I've been going in there, moving it and straightening it up for her, because every time Ranger goes in and lays down next to bed, he hits it and knocks it loose. So I've been going in there for 2 years straightening that damn thing out, and I found out last night it has a zipper so I could zip the top 2 steps to the bottom 3 steps.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I put it all together. So now she's up and down, but I don't know what in the hell her problem.
So I'm sorry. I just want to ask you though. When I was talking about your dog and I was kind of calling it a cat, did you the last thing you just said about that dog was he's a mouser?
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
That's not really leading us away from that dog actually being a cat.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know.
Just saying.
Yeah,
A mouser.
yeah. The other night she was her both dogs were in. What the hell is your
The
problem?
dog. See, she's a ratter or whatever. He's a ratter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a ratter.
That she is. Get out from behind there. Get out. Damn. What the hell? But anyways, yeah, the other night she was at the foot of the bed barking, and I looked over there, the steps were fine. I said, what the hell is your problem? I just ignored her, and every so often the other dog would bark, and they'd both bark, and until I kept whining, and so I got ready and I went in to straighten out the covers because they'd been up in the beds keeping warm, and I went to straighten out the covers, and right in there, up at the head of the bed between the 2 pillows was a mouse. she caught her a mouse and brought it to bed to show it to me and wanted me to come see it. No. I said, that's fine, but quit putting the damn things in bed. Usually she puts them on a chair over here and lines them all up. But this time she decided, that's twice now. That's twice in the last couple of weeks she's brought one to bed. I keep
It's
telling
funny.
you.
Well, do you let that dog sleep in that bed?
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. When my dog kills things, she just brings it in the door. Some dogs would just lay it outside the door, but those are better trained. Those are like hunting dogs.
Yeah.
I had a beagle that used to just line them up right outside the door whenever she got loose, rabbits, whatever. But that was in the country years ago.
Yeah.
But she'll drag him in and she'll leave him at the door. She doesn't bring it in.
Yeah.
Then again, we got it kind of blocked off too. I told
Right.
you that.
Yeah.
He's dragged some headless squirrel through the house. She has a tendency to chew their heads off. That sweet, innocent, lovely little darling Uchi Uchi.
Yeah.
Uchi. They are animals after all, aren't they?
Mhm.
What is this? Cool Cat says, I finally trained a cat to do exactly what I asked him. All you have to do is react to their request to stop if they don't like something. They realize that after a little time that they're in control. Yeah. As soon as the cat realizes that it isn't complicated in a trap. Yeah. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. And that's the reason they sleep in the bed is because Judy wanted them in bed, so they just have been sleeping there ever since. And I just haven't had the heart to kick them out.
Mhm.
Besides that, now that little shit right there, she's the littlest dog I have. She will tear up my bed. I mean, she hogs the covers. I mean, I have to literally pull my covers back from her because when she gets in there, she'll sit there and twirl around in there and drag all the covers. I don't know how that little shit can do it, but she does it. Damn, dog. She's the menace of my house.
Mhm.
I know, Brenda. It's just medical coding. They have to send it in properly.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and because she had it ordered because she had a result from a pooping in a box.
Right. Yeah.
Cologuard. They originally charged us like this was going to be. I don't know. She's already put $2,300 up front already. But we shouldn't be paying anything. Yeah, I didn't even question it at the time. I was like, yeah, okay. We just want to get it over with. And did it over the phone. And the deductible. She's got a deductible of $1,850 or something like that. And then after that, you pay
right, yeah,
but not when if it's put in as preventive. And this is listed as preventive. It's a screening. It's not diagnostic. There's no real evidence. Right. It's a screening that she would get.
Yeah.
And it said even after, it's still considered a screening, even after the Cologuard thing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I get my teeth start, I go see the dentist tomorrow, and hopefully they'll schedule me to get my teeth cast within the next month or so. And,
you don't need them. You look great the way you are.
Oh yeah.
You do. Your smile means so much more now. You need a corn cob pipe.
I know. Paco said the same damn thing to me today.
Did he?
Yeah. We were talking. We were in here talking, and he guess he was playing me some of his new album he's getting ready to release here soon. And he said that or Pappy Yoakum,
Yeah, just think of Pappy.
Yeah, Pappy. Yeah.
Pappy Lloyd.
Yep. Yeah. I figured what the hell, if I'm going to have to put up with this, I might as well use it for its entertainment value.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There you go.
But yeah.
Lloyd, if I cared what you look like, I wouldn't have been friends with you this long.
Oh yeah, I know. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've never been worried about my looks one way or the other. Take me. I am who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're darn cute.
Yeah.
What was that woman that God, she was crazy. Oh, she showed up in. No, we'll talk about this offline. I don't want to talk about this. She's
yeah.
still on the channel. She's still on the channels, but she like fell in love with Paul. She was drunk.
Oh,
Okay.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, I
She's
think
funny. You know, her videos are kind of funny too. I went and visited her channel. She's nuts. You know,
Mhm.
but she's okay. She's having fun.
everybody's got to have fun. You
That's
know.
all. Just screwing around.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
She called me handsome.
Do what?
She called me handsome live.
Oh, really?
She was drunk as hell.
Ah,
Yeah. So what else are you doing hanging out in Paul's chair?
Yeah, well,
But,
she's into
Yeah.
chins. Yeah.
huh?
Oh, she's into chins. Yeah.
Chins?
Oh, yeah, all two of them.
she said she is into chins. You know, chins. All
Who's-
two of them.
Is
He's
he,
saying,
is he talking about my chins?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's saying you got a double chin. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
says the guy that can't reach the doorknob.
Yeah, okay, they're Cary Grant. Okay, they're
The guy from the Lollipop Guild.
I was trying to think of a handsome Peter Dinklage. There you go, handsome dwarf.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
he's-
watching. Do what? Go ahead.
He's good looking, but God, what a
He's
well,
a douche. He's a complete douchebag.
yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's a good actor,
Yeah.
though. He's good as hell. He's a great actor.
Yeah,
I like everything I've seen him in, to be honest with you, but he's a
Mhm.
douche.
yeah, yeah. I
Was
was.
it-
And I mean that in the most
You mean that in a
Affectionate
nice,
sense.
possible way.
respectful way. Respectful way.
Respectful.
God bless him. Go live your life, but you just come across that way with the stupid shit that comes out of your mouth. You might be a perfectly nice person. Seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
Still does. Still douche.
Yeah, there was a short that came up, and it's this guy and his mother, and they were at some Hollywood thing. I don't. He's full size, but his mother's, you know, a little person.
Little person, yeah.
Yeah, and she's a gorgeous little thing.
Yeah.
But they were standing back, and Peter Dinklage was up there, and she says, "Oh my God!" And she had to go up there, and you know, she was like,
Just little thing.
you know, she was just like in heat over him, you know. And finally comes back and says, "Mom, he's married." She says, "I know, but still, I can always hope."
Yeah.
You know. And I mean, she's a cutie
Yeah, that's
herself.
what she said.
Yeah, but not
Not
you.
to you.
No, it's you.
Yeah, and that you.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Oh my
What?
God. Let's see. What else have I?
Brad Williams and his wife's normal size.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. What to hear him talk about it? Yeah, I got one of your.
Isn't it
people
wrong
that-
to say normal size? What are we supposed to say? We're like cis sized, you know?
Normal size.
No, I
Yeah.
think normal is they get mad at that because that's like saying they're not
Normal is
normal.
a cycle
Well-
on a washing machine.
His
Well,
wife. His
size.
wife is a Happy Meal, and he is a.
Yeah.
Well, he's a Happy Meal, and his wife is a Big Mac. Okay.
Big man.
Average, I think average size or something. Like
Average.
Yeah. Yeah. Average. Yeah.
yeah, full size.
And they have
He's
a little
full size instead of half.
Full
Yeah,
size.
full size,
No,
fun
No, that's
size.
not good either.
You can
Huh?
say fun size and full size.
Fun
Fun
size and
size
full
and
size.
full
I think that would be
size.
frowned on too. I'm just saying, probably. Yeah, that would
Mm.
Everything's going to be a drama,
You're right.
Yeah.
no matter what you call them.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
will get
You're
offended.
right.
I think I saw that clip from Landman where the daughter is going to college and she's meeting her roommate for the first time and she's like, "Oh God, I'm a them they," and she's like laying down the law. Well, I don't allow meat in this room. I'm a vegan, and I'm like, "Oh God, I would just slap the shit out of her."
Why?
But well, and then
Just ignore
she-
people like that.
well,
Yeah,
she
not give
goes.
them the attention that they need.
She,
I'd be like, congratulations. I'm not going to sit there and fight about it right then and there. Next time I feel like having a sandwich, I'm just going to have it. She said, I don't bring it in. I said, you didn't bring this in. I did.
Yeah.
If it bothers you so much, stop looking at it. I mean, what the fuck?
Eat some real food.
Yeah, and then she went to complain to the school counselor, and they had to explain to her, well, we have to respect their safe place, and so she's like getting screwed from both sides.
It's both their safe place. That's ridiculous. That's not even an argument. That's both their safe place. That's baloney. I mean, we can take everything away until it becomes a prison.
Yeah.
You can't have anything that might mean anything to anybody in the planet because it may possibly be offensive to some other human being living in the South Congo. I mean, it's just there's no end to it. Our sensitivity has become supersized, just like the meals I've been eating. And seriously, that's what's going on, and it's just insane. And I've had enough of it. So I don't like talking about it. I could go on now for like another hour, but I will not.
I will not.
Yeah.
I save politics to aggravate me right now.
Yeah, I save most of mine for Thursday nights. So
there you go. There you go.
That's one of the reasons I like going on that show, is because then I can say what I think about it. About all.
There's a huge element that is just demonstrably. I'm trying to phrase it right. Demonstrably fucking insane. There's just it just demonstrably should not be allowed on the streets without guidance.
Yeah,
because
there are some definitely.
Because the whole argument about what's going on here, more people have been arrested in Florida by ICE, by a lot. Like Florida's number one, and there's nothing like this going on. Because you know what? Because they're grabbing them out of the jails. They're not putting them in the street and making them chase them down the street and then running up to them and blowing their whistles and all that. Shit's not happening here.
Yeah.
Because you know what? That's what they're supposed to do. That's their job.
Yeah.
But they turn it into something just dangerous and loud and foolish and ridiculous. You're stopping. Yes. Some of them are violent criminals. Some are not. Majority are, by the way, just to be clear. But a lot of them just end up being folks whose final order has already been adjudicated by a judge. They're supposed to leave.
Yeah.
Well, what happened? You're hanging around with the wrong muchacho there. I mean, or comrade or whatever country they're from. I'm sorry. That was wrong. Could have been anybody. But mostly Mexican. We know that. But you happen to be there. Those guys want to put you in trouble because you know what? You're without papers and you were supposed to leave 6 months ago, 2 years ago, whatever it is. So ICE is here now. So you're going.
Yeah.
There's a judge's order in place for all these people that they're taking. And there's been a couple of mistakes, and you know what happened? They went home. There's a percentage rate as to mistakes, and it's about a fourth of what was going on during the Obama administration. It was like the mistake rate was much higher.
Oh yeah,
great. Yeah, and they were kicking more out because nobody was fighting them tooth and nail back then. It was politically
right
the thing to do at the time. So everybody was they went on ride-alongs.
Yeah,
with the press with these guys as they were collecting them up and making ICE agents look like heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for doing the exact same thing that they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
They turn it into a fucking shit show and people get hurt,
and
it's somehow law enforcement's fault. What were you doing there? What were you trying to prove? Kicking cars and throwing rocks and pulling in front of them and not allowing them to go, and then going into churches now, screaming in children's faces, streaming it for the world to see, and proud of what you've become. People are, they're just wrong, and they didn't help their cause with that horse shit. Let me tell you right now.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, Philip. You're having chicken tacos. Oh wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, enjoy your meat, you asshole.
Yeah.
Right now, I can't have any.
Chicken tacos.
Well, you could have. You'd have to suck on them for a while.
Well, now I did Saturday. I did go out and I went out and had a breakfast. Ordered, had a couple pancakes, an egg, and a sausage patty, and I cut it up real small and gummed it, until it got to where I could swallow it. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, because I still got teeth in the back on the bottom, but I don't have any top teeth. So,
You have no opposing teeth. I know.
yeah. So
Well,
I got to
if
be
you
careful
had
when I
ice-
bite down because I hit these front where all the surgery was at, and it's still a little tender.
Yeah, I'd be doing the
Yeah.
scrambled egg. The scrambled eggs is a good idea.
Scrambled
Yeah.
eggs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I like them.
eggs
Yeah.
Benedict,
And
Right,
the pancakes
right.
are okay too.
pancakes, yes.
Yeah.
French toast, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to do a little more chewing with a French toast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
French toast requires a
Yeah.
little bit more chewing than
Yeah.
although I've
Yes,
been
it would taste great, but yeah, right? Am I wrong? I'm right. I know I'm right.
no,
Yeah.
you're right. No,
You had a nice Ferengi woman, she'll chew it for you. You need a nice new Moogie.
yeah, no.
And then what?
no.
Spit it back in your mouth? Is that
Yeah,
what you're,
yeah, yeah.
That's great. That's a great idea. I'm glad
Yeah.
that this is the things that are coming to your brain right now.
I know. Isn't it amazing shit that comes through his head? You just
Yeah,
you
let's
live in
throw
a
out
different world than us.
I think these are thoughts when I get on a roll and I won't shut up and I just keep going. He's actually thinking, I wish I could throw up right in his mouth right now. That's what's going. So that's why he came up
says
with the
it's-
story just now. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that triggers something.
Yeah. Well, we are an eclectic group of people, so
We are.
We're vegetarians, though, so you just would have been spitting mud and grass and shit in my mouth. It would have been fine.
Mhm.
yeah.
I've played football. It's happened. Get a little sod in your mouth.
Hey, what kid didn't eat? Didn't make mud pies and eat them occasionally?
Yeah,
I
there
never
you
did
go.
that, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Mud pies? No.
Mud
Yeah,
pie.
man.
No. I did manly kids things when I was a kid. I played with G.I. Joe. And other
I did
dolls.
too. I had a GI Joe before they put that fuzz on the head.
Oh yeah, I had the original.
It's more like his. Yeah, it's more like
he
his.
came
head.
out in '63.
before
I
the
actually
Kung Fu
I
grip.
actually had an original from the original year. That
Yeah,
was good to me
yeah.
when I was a baby.
I think I got mine in. I think I got it at Christmas of '64.
Oh, 1864?
Yeah, they said they didn't have hair until early
They
'70s.
were
I think
tin
I had them
back
too.
Yeah.
We had a whole bunch of shit, a shit ton of them over the years.
Yeah, I had that, and there was another guy that they came out about the same time, and it was Captain something or another, and he
Action
had
Jackson.
yeah, something like that.
There was an Action Jackson doll. My brother
I
had.
don't
it.
there was an
We,
action
we
Jackson,
tortured that thing because he was
Hmm.
smaller. He was like G.I. Joes were 12. He was like 9 inches high.
Now
Yeah.
this one was a 12-inch one, and it had all sorts of neat shit that came with it.
Captain something or other.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
it's called
she said.
Captain Action or Captain.
Captain Tulsa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Regional. It's a regional
he
hero.
came. He came with a sort of a Navy's captain hat.
Did he?
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I mean, a naval GI Joe. I've seen them.
yeah. No, this wasn't GI Joe. This was one of the competitors. It only came out for a few years, and GI Joe just blew him out of the water. 'Cause, Hasbro
Well,
put out GI Joe,
It'd
and
be cool
this.
to have those. What you're
Yeah.
describing, by the way.
Yeah.
That'd be very.
Oh, I
cool.
know. Yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry
had-
for the GI Joes I don't have anymore.
yeah. Well,
I mean,
yeah,
I had one in like perfect condition, and my buddies let his child play with it, and it just parts were missing when I got it back. It's like that wasn't a toy. It was in an original box and everything.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
an original 12-inch. He had lifelike hair, but he was an early one, and he was in like perfect shape. So they're actually a little collectible, Oh well, what are you
Mark
gonna do?
says his was called Action Man.
Kid didn't know any better. I was mad at the kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had the scuba suit, or I mean the not the scuba, but the
They had a scuba guy.
well, yeah, they had a scuba guy, but I had the one with the deep water.
Oh, the bell.
Yeah, the bell. Yeah, you had.
I had that. That thing was cool.
It was.
My aunts had pools, and we actually took them to the pools and sent them to the bottom, breathing air into the.
Yeah,
tube.
the problem was they weren't that waterproof because it ended up rusting out the little hooks that hold the springs that keep the arms from. Yeah,
Yeah, it's still cool though.
Mhm.
it was cool. Yeah, I thought that was the neatest thing.
For a kid. for anybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know, it worked for a little bit, you know, kind of, sort of. Anyway, you saw bubbles coming out. That's my guy down there
Yeah.
exploring the bottom of the pool that I swim
cool. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause
in. I go to the bottom.
yeah,
too.
that one was one of the coolest things that came with it, and I had to.
It's about your imagination, though. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
just now it's oh, so what? You could do a video game and actually be in that helmet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
which is cool too. Absolutely, nobody's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
nothing
No,
wrong with that.
absolutely, yeah.
But there's something to be said about the original imaginations that came up with the shit that made the games that you're playing now.
How about Gumby? Gumby
think
and
Yeah,
Pokey?
Gumby and Pokey. Yeah,
That imagination came from
Okay.
life, which they don't even have to have anymore because there's AI helping write the
Yeah.
storylines.
Yep.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yep. That's right.
yeah. I had I had Gumby, and I never did get the horse Pokey. I never got him, but I had.
Okay. Oh, you had to have both. You didn't have both.
Yeah, no, I didn't get. You know, and
Well, what did Gumby get to get it on with? I mean, you know, he had
Yeah.
Pokey. Look, it's right in the name.
Yeah.
There was a female one too. What the fuck was her name? There was the
remember.
mom. Don't get me wrong. There was the mom, but wasn't it? There was
Yeah.
a female love interest briefly. There was some
Yeah,
that popped in, or am I wrong? Am I just imagining this?
I think
you
you
know,
were
It
right.
was the Lutheran. Wasn't it the Lutheran Council of Churches that made this thing? Gumby. Oh no, that was Goliath. What's his name?
oh
Sam-
yeah, go.
Davy and Goliath
Yeah, Davy and Goliath.
Okay.
That was
Right.
the kid with the
with the
the
dog.
dog's name was Goliath. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, gee, Davy.
Gumby did have a girlfriend.
He
Okay,
had
he did.
Gumby
Her
did.
name,
Okay.
her name is Tara. She was a fan of Gumby's music, and she was such a big fan. Eventually, she became his girlfriend.
Yay.
There you go.
That's kind of an adult storyline there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not 6-year-old storyline.
Oh,
That's-
yeah,
that's
the-
at least
Apparently,
13.
she first appeared in the Gumby movie in 1995.
I knew that. Did she have like a blonde? Didn't she have like a blonde like line going around with the?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
No?
She was all blue. She was a brunette, and she was all blue.
Don't remember.
Oh,
that.
nice.
Mm-mm.
I just remember that there was. I thought there was a female, but I guess I don't remember. Nope.
Yeah. I think the mom had the blonde hair.
That could be what I'm thinking in my head.
I think the mom had the blonde hair that kind of, you know, because it's clay and so it curled up on the end. Yeah.
There was always these deep lessons to be learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the one lesson to be learned was don't play with Gumby too much because they always split right the fucking half.
Yep. Yep. They do. Yep.
The legs came together. They didn't reinforce that at all. It's just like a
Yeah.
split, you know. And then over time, you put him on Pokey's back too much, and he could walk because he would be.
Yeah.
Pokey be up here, you know. And
I have
a six-legged guy.
back up here in my kitchen here on the rail, the plate rail up there. I've got a Hopalong Cassidy and his horse. Just a little, and it's made out of the hard plastic, and it was
That'd
What the hell was the name of his horse? Come on, Artie, you were there.
Trigger, I think.
no, that was Roy
That was
Rogers.
Roy Rogers.
Roy
Roy
Rogers.
Rogers, which,
Ozzy?
by the way, is the model for the horse at Mile High Stadium.
Yay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Colorado's got to try to steal everything, man. They're just crazy.
Yeah, they do.
As long as they didn't name it Trigger. Yeah. The horse's name is Thunder.
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 Okay.
Although
Mark,
at the airport, we had the Blue Demon, the blue horse with the red eyes.
What was the name of the original horse we were talking about here? Wait, what did
That
you
was
say?
Hopalong Cassidy's horse.
Hopalong Cassidy's.
Oh, Hopalong. Okay.
Did he have
Yeah.
a famous horse? I don't know. Could be just some horse that Hopalong rode on. I don't know.
I think he rode the same horse because it's a painted horse. It was like a pinto.
Okay.
It was a
Oh,
paint.
does it explode when it gets rear-ended?
Yeah, no, it didn't blow up when it got rear-ended. And to answer your question, Mark, French toast is toast that has been dipped in. You whip up the
In
egg,
egg.
you dip it into eggs on both sides. Then you put it in the pan, sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on it, and,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
powdered sugar or whatever.
There's little recipes, little things you could do. You could put vanilla. Did you say vanilla? You could put vanilla in
Yeah,
there. You could,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, put vanilla.
That's what I do.
Anyway, and Mark's going to argue this. That's not French toast. That's something that he calls something else in Britain.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, the Hopalong Cassidy's
toast.
iconic white horse was named Topper.
Oh,
Okay.
Topper, the iconic white horse. I would never
Well,
have
you're right. He
remembered
is white. I had to roll back there. Let me get him real quick.
Mhm.
that. So you're colorblind when it comes to
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
horses, anyway.
Horse with no name. Yeah.
Yep.
And on the third day, I let it run free.
Ours is just
I'm not
called-
going to get him because I'm going to have to get a step ladder out to get up there.
Yeah.
And, I don't want to fall off this.
normal
Oh.
toast is just toasted bread.
But yeah, I'll get him down the next before the next show. But yeah. So, anyways, that was Judy's when she was a kid, and we put it up there. And we have Hopalong. I think we have Hopalong Cassidy plate and cups up there as well.
Oh.
So
Okay.
she was a big fan of Hopalong Cassidy.
Hmm. Yep.
Which he was just a little bit, I remember watching Gene Autry.
I remember watching Little Gene. I actually don't remember. I know the name, Hopalong Cassidy.
Yeah.
In fact, it was such a famous name. We kind of would say it. Who do you think you are, Hopalong Cat? You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
without even ever watching his movies, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But I knew who the hell he was, because he was that big. There wasn't as much media being thrown at you at the time back then.
Right. Yeah.
Movies in 5 channels or 7 channels, if you were lucky enough to live in a metropolitan area to have even 7 channels.
Right.
Yeah, well,
It did
here
a
in
bigger
Denver,
effect.
we had 4 channels. In
Yeah.
Michigan, you had 4 channels plus the Canadian channels.
Mm.
And Grand Junction, we had one channel.
1 channel.
Nah,
They
growing up, I
rotated
got the New York channels. We had what 2, 4, 5. I think was there 3, 7?
nine.
Definitely 7, 7, 9, 11, 13, and then we had a bunch of the ones that were in the VHF. Most of them were Spanish, but I used to go up there. So there was a couple of crap.
VHS?
But you actually had 2 knobs. You would switch over and you'd go to.
Yeah, that'd be UHF. You said
Yeah.
VHF.
Very high,
Yeah,
it'd be ultra high. Shut up.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, you'd switch over. So, and those channels would be like 20, but they weren't really channels. They were just frequencies, kind of, because they were like no money. But there were some Spanish ones in there, and there was some pretty good Lucha Libre. I used to go over there to watch Spanish wrestling. That was about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, at least we had some choice. That's enough channels. ABC, NBC, CBS, 5, which
Well,
was
in Grand Junction with just one channel, like one night would be CBS, one night would be ABC, the next night would be NBC. And
7
rotate.
was
Mhm.
CBS,
Or
9
they
was-
just show a show like they had. I mean, on one channel we could still watch Bonanza and Gunsmoke. Because Gunsmoke or Bonanza on Sunday, Gunsmoke was on Monday, and
Bonanza Gunsmoke. Yeah.
WOR was Channel 9, and that was the New York Mets.
Yes.
And then Channel 11 was WPIX, and that was the New York Yankees.
Yankees. Yeah,
But they're the local channels, not ABC, NBC, CBS. We got all those channels, But there was an NEW, which was another New York local channel, was Channel 5.
Right.
So there was shit to watch.
Who
Hey, what-
remember roller derby?
yeah. We used to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was a kid, Dad Mom and Dad watched roller derby, that
Mhm.
and All Star Wrestling with
All-Star
Vern Gagne and Dick the
Yeah.
Bruiser and the Crusher and
Yep.
Well, what's funny? My grandfather was into that, but my dad not so much, and my mother not at all. So,
Right.
but we took to it somehow, but it wasn't because of them, or it was
right,
just,
yeah,
just the WWWF it was the WWF back then, and but even
World
before that,
Wildlife Fund.
I went to Madison Square Garden and saw Bruno San Martino beat Spiro Sarion.
Yep,
I don't know if that names mean anything to you guys, but
it
they
does.
were pretty fucking big, especially Bruno San Martino. He was
Yeah.
just on and off for like 20 years,
Mhm.
but it was kind of cool. So at least I did that. It was fun. You knew it wasn't real, even as kids.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We didn't think about that. We enjoyed it like it wasn't. You know what I mean? And that was it.
yeah.
But it was always in the back of my mind. No, they're really fighting. Yeah. And yet we used to screw around on a regular basis in the grass, and I'd be Chief J Strongbow, but we never hit each other or hurt each other like those guys did. So we actually could mimic the fake fighting because
Yeah.
we don't really want to fight our friends, and for real.
Right, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
So even though we're doing the same fucking thing they are, we're still kind of not accepting that they're not, but they're really doing it. And
Yeah.
but we knew after a little while, you know what I mean? Because it was so clear. Some of them were
Yeah.
so terrible.
Oh, I know. We used to watch it.
Ducci, he was awful. He would stop his punch like 2 inches away from their
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it was
It
so
was
clear.
so obvious. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Me and all the neighborhood kids. This was in ninth grade, 10th, 11th. We all watched wrestling, and
Yeah.
a kid next door to me, he was like 6'4", and I was like 5'9".
And you wanted to
And-
wrestle him.
Yeah, yeah. And I would, yeah. And the thing was, is he was on our school wrestling team, but there was a
It makes it
difference.
even better.
Yeah, but there's a difference
Yeah, just-
between ring wrestling and
And what, kick him
actual
in the
match
nuts?
wrestling. Yeah, but I'd come up, I'd go running up to him and I'd jump up in the air to do a flying drop kick, try and kick, and he would just kind of turn sideways and just grab me as I went by and then drop me. He thought that was funny as hell. But my brother had got a pair of Jack Dempsey gloves, boxing gloves. And so we'd get out there and, punch each other. Yeah, get out there and do a little punching and stuff. Well, Jerry could only get the glove down this far, In other words, he just get it into just the part that goes around the wrist, So I'm sitting there punching him, and he's just going slap, 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 and just slapping the shit out of me. I can't ever get close enough to hit him, It's like I wasn't too bright to realize somebody's got twice my reach. I probably should be trying to box.
My brother was only 10 months younger than me. So even when we were young, I was a little bigger than him. He ended up being bigger than me. But so we were closing in on the same size. I was just a little bigger than him. So my uncle wanted to teach us how to box. I honestly think to this day he was the biggest pussy in the world, and he's only doing what he saw on television. But he was twice our size at the time. Don't get me wrong. Guy's only like 8, 9 years older than me. But at the time, that was Uncle Donald was pretty fucking big,
Yeah.
And he just, no, that's not how you do it. You do it like this. And he'd go, and he hit you. And he didn't have gloves on, but he was just trying to show you how to box. He took every opportunity to knock the living shit out of us, to teach us how to box. And then would make us beat the shit out of each other, to teach us how to box. I just enjoyed whooping the shit out of us. Seriously. He'd knock the crap right out of you. It was kind of, and he wasn't doing it to toughen you up. He enjoyed it, but just be clear, it wasn't a lesson involved there. Other than I could crush you. That was the only lesson I got out of that.
My brother had come home on leave.
So guess who ended up being bigger than him as we became adults later?
Yeah. My brother was teaching me how to fight, how to box. And now, mind you, he was just come back from Vietnam, and he's got on, and it was only like 50 degrees there in Colorado, but he just come back from 100 degrees out there in Vietnam, in Southeast Asia, and he was freezing to death. So he went and bought him leather gloves with cheap lining and a leather coat, which he had to pay premium because it was springtime, so those weren't really around, but he had to hunt for them. But anyways, he puts on these leather gloves and he's slap boxing me, and he's wanting me to learn to fight. And so every morning before school, slap boxing me. Well, one morning I guess I was getting a little too carried away and he was trying to push me away a little bit, and he brought his knee up to kind of catch me in the chest to push me back, but I stepped in for a gut punch to him. And when I stepped in, his knee came up. I went flying across the room, and I was sitting there holding my nads for about an hour. And I had them damn things were black and blue. And he felt bad about it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, oh my God, that was, yeah. He literally lifted
He's
me
full
up.
of shit. He did that on purpose. You don't kick a guy in the nuts by accident. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
well, yeah,
Very, very cute, long explanation to try to change the
right,
fact.
yeah.
He
No.
didn't want to fight you at that point, and that's how he stopped it.
Yeah, well, I was hitting him.
You can
I was
dress it
hitting
up any way you want.
Yeah, I was hitting him full on, and he was just slapboxing me. So I guess he'd had enough. So that's how he
You
ended
just
that
gotta
fight.
kick you on the nuts, see what would happen. That's all.
Yeah,
That's
No,
what
and
young guys are.
yeah. Well, and he's 10 years older than me, so he was,
Doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter. He
Oh, that was an accident. Whoops. Yeah,
Yeah.
now you're not punching me as hard as you can anymore, you little fuck.
And don't forget, Drone Nation
I'm
is
done
on
with you
right
now. Go
now.
sit down.
It
Oh,
started
listen,
about 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I didn't even look at the time. So
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
We are here. They're there.
yeah, they're there.
I should stop
We're
in
not
after
talking
this.
about
I
drones.
don't know
They
about
can-
tonight. I want to get some
Nope.
sleep.
I actually going to have to get off because I got to get up early tomorrow and go to the dentist's office. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
me
got to
too.
get up at Sparrow Fight.
yeah, I got to get up at a respectable hour now instead of
Yeah.
noon.
Uh-huh.
But I keep telling people if God wanted me to see the sunrise, he'd have made it at noon.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, yeah, so yeah. Boy,
Yeah.
you're a buzzkill, Art. We were having good conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Drone Nation and just went dead after that.
Yeah, and then
Hey,
you
buzzkill, don't-
wake
there might
up.
be a party with you.
Why am I late for my appointment? That
Yeah,
little
they
fucker,
just-
Art, why didn't he say
Just
something?
remember not to party with Art because he's a buzzkill. Yeah. I want to see giant haystacks fighting Big Daddy. Yeah, that's that would be because Big Daddy was what's his name? Shit. Because I think Big Daddy was the one that looked like he was supposed to be a jailer, corrections officer,
Yeah.
and that guy's he was actually a big guy. He's a giant, he's like 7 foot something and weighed close to at one time he was weighing 500 pounds, but
Wow.
he lost down. I think he got down to about 300, which was for his size was good because it's not just lanky tall. I mean, he was big bone, big muscled, and
Right.
yeah,
Like Andre the Giant.
almost. Yeah, he was just
Yeah.
a little bit smaller than Andre.
Yeah.
But I forgot who it was they were talking. There was one of the wrestlers that Andre had a lot of respect for because he was the only wrestler that could pick Andre up and body slam him.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, and he was just your normal everyday wrestler, a heavyweight wrestler, but still compared to
Mhm.
Andre, he was pretty small. So because I used to watch wrestling and occasionally I'll tune into it to see what's going on. Right now, I don't like anything anybody's playing. So,
Yeah.
but
I stopped.
anyways,
Stopped a long time ago.
what?
It became too cartoonish.
Yeah.
Mm.
It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun anymore.
Well, I hadn't watched it for
Too-
about
too
30
fun.
years until my brother-in-law moved in, and I said, we didn't allow boxing in the house because my daughter got got too fired up about it and got into it. She went to see a match up in Tulsa and ended up getting into a brawl up there, and her and her friends just about got their asses whooped because they were the Freebirds or whoever they were.
Crabtree.
Who?
Big Daddy was Shirley Crabtree.
Okay.
Mark
Okay.
said.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But so I banned it from the house because I said, you're getting too involved with this. It's just not real. And every time my brother-in-law would come down, he'd turn it on. I said, nope. The first time he came down, he quit coming down as much when I told him he couldn't watch wrestling here anymore. You know, he'd come down for the holidays and he'd go right after he had dinner and leave. You know, it's like good. But then he moved in with us for a short period of time, and he started watching it again, and I got into it a little bit. Started watching it again, and then Judy got into it. But you know, it's just not
weird.
You know, I can take it or leave it. But anyway, so. All right, gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it a night, and I want to thank you guys for being on the panel. I want to thank everybody who's still in the chat. Still 14 people watching, so
14. Well, that's good for you.
Yeah. So I appreciate you guys showing up, and Art does his show. Well, we Three Conservative Gimps with Art, Charles, and myself on Thursday, and then Art's.
Get this guy; he's on it too.
If you would listen to half the people, I said Art, Charles, and me on Three Conservative.
Carlson and me.
Yeah, you don't listen, Art. That's what I keep saying.
It seems like old men arguing on a front porch somewhere.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. But anyways, and then Art's show again on Friday night, and then Uncle Bill's show on Saturday night, which is always
a stream. It's not a show.
Bill's stream. Okay.
Yeah. There's not a show.
So, anyways. And then back here again on Monday. And I don't know if Philip's going to do his every Monday or not, but his is at an hour before mine, the chat show. So, anyways, guys, everybody have a good week, and we are out of here. Later, everyone.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, come on.
He's a time machine wrapped in plaid and scorn, a man of the day, but yesterday sworn. With every gripe, there's a wink of clue that the world's still good if you find your view. The grumpy vodka's got a